Welcome back to another edition of He Said, She Said. It's your boy Zeus with the ever talented Miss Jade Parks. How's it going, Jade?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Doing good. Got my smoke going. It's ridiculously big. That's what she said. um,
Not to
no,
Zeus.
horrible. That just happened already. The smack is being laid down. And well played. Well played. I deserve that one. Mm-hmm. I'll give you that. I do mention the ridiculous size of this joint only because one of the movies that I was given to review this week was The Ridiculous Six. It was the Western movie that you gave me that I had never watched before, and the Western that I'd given you that you'd never watched before is the movie Young Guns, classic Western from my era. And of course, it's a double bill because we didn't do a show last week. So we added a second. We did a Leo DiCaprio movie, one that one of us saw and the other one had not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for me, you gave me Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the Quentin Tarantino movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave you What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Cheers, Ron. How's it going, buddy? Puff, puff, buddy.
Zeus is being lame tonight.
What? Well, I'm taking a drinking night off.
That's okay. That's okay.
I got puff. I've got my puffables. I've got some edibles that I'm going to take during the show from my boy Fat Jesus Edibles. I know you can't see it because of the green screen effect, but Fast Jesus Confectionaries. Some good stuff here. Dark chocolate, vegan chocolate, 200 milligrams. So, yeah. I should have had that before I watched The Ridiculous Six. Zeus. I'm your favorite actor? If I was your favorite actor, you would know how to spell Zeus properly. No, I'm so fucking with you, Ron. It's obviously a typo. I'm just fucking with you. That's what we do here.
On the screen.
So this is what we do every week. But we were off last week. Jade was preoccupied. She was busy on a date.
I was not. That was Saturday. Anyway. No, Friday.
We are giving out tailgate swag. Hey, if you have some tailgate swag that you would like to give out, Ryan, we'd love to. We don't have a sponsor for He Said, She Said. So if Tailgates wanted to be the official sponsor of the show, we would be more than happy to give away some swag and do some pimping for the good old local boys at Tailgates. Have you been to Tailgates before, Jade?
I haven't. No. What is that, actually? I don't even know what that is.
Tailgates is a bar and restaurant in Welland at the Fifth Street Plaza. But you know where the liquor store is in Welland? One of them?
Yes, I know the liquor store is.
You know the one on Fifth Street?
Yes.
It's right beside it. It's that bar, like right to the left of it. If you're facing the LCBO and you look to the left, there's that giant tiger. Then there's a bar on the corner.
Okay.
They got some of the best wings and pizza in town. That's hard to say in Welland, too, because Welland, for as much shit as people want to talk about Welland has some of the best pizza on the planet. Like, we're New York when it comes to that.
I have had that pizza before.
Hell yeah, Ron Corbel says. Right by the CIBC, that's correct. Yeah. And right now it says, let's do it. All right, man. Well, there you go. We will work that out and there you go. We've got our first sponsor, Tailgates, for He Said, She Said. How you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next thing you know, we're going to get some better internet over there.
Sorry.
No, I'm playing with you. So, Jade, like we do every week, we start off, we go ladies first. What do you want to do? It's also going to be ladies' choice. You want to start off with Leo DiCaprio, or do you want to start off with the cowboy movies? Sorry, Cal People movies. Cal Persons.
Honestly, if you're offended by that, like, you need to lighten up. No, I don't care, honestly. Like, we can just do. I'll do What's Eating Gilbert Grape first. I have that.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape first? All right, so
Yeah.
we will go Leo DiCaprio. Yeah, all right, and Leo DiCaprio. This is his first, I believe, film role after appearing on Growing Pains, the Kirk Cameron, Alan Thicke 80s classic TV show. He came on in the last few years as kind of a way to kind of boost ratings. Do you know who else was in this movie or on that show as it had a cameo on Growing Pains?
I don't.
His co-star in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Brad Pitt.
Oh, that's
Brad
cool.
Pitt played the love interest of Tracy Gold, the sister.
Oh, okay.
Loving the Batman shirt. Yeah, buddy. I'm sorry I keep disappearing there. I get to a certain spot and part of me disappears. Just like that.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's so weird. I wasn't playing with my boobs either. That's how I wipe away my chest. I'm invisible.
Okay.
I just made the Invisible Man even creepier than what it was. All right, let's go with your review of What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Jade, start us off.
Yeah. Okay. So, obviously Johnny Depp is the main character. He plays Gilbert Grape, and I mean, from the start, I knew it was going to be a great movie because I'm a huge Johnny Depp fan, and I've loved his work for quite some time. I think the first movie I ever saw him in was Pirates of the Caribbean. That's because it was like a Disney film. And I loved Pirates of the Caribbean ever since I grew up. I still love it. I'm 21 and I still love it to this day. It's such a good movie. Like Jack Sparrow, I just love the character. But I love Johnny Depp in general. Like, he's played some amazing characters throughout the year. The one thing I love about him is that, you know, he changes so much for his roles. Like, he doesn't really play the same character, you know what I mean? Like, he switches it, which I find a lot of actors these days, not to diss anybody, but I find they kind of like play in the safe zone where like they kind of play the same characters over and over again these days. And something I love about him is that he is a true actor in a sense that he can play many different roles. Doesn't matter what you tell him to play, he'll play it, you know? Same with costumes. Like, I couldn't honestly tell that was Johnny Depp originally because I was like, that looks nothing like him, at least from what I've seen. Then again, that movie was made before I was born because I'm so old. But no, but like, yeah, that movie wasn't made when I was born. So
you hurt me.
Yeah. So I don't.
I was only 20.
Yeah. So honestly, like I didn't think that was him originally, and I was like, whoa, like that's so crazy. So in a sense, like I loved it for that reason. But then you know you have Leonardo DiCaprio, who's also an amazing actor. Again, I think the first movie I ever saw him in was like probably Titanic, you know. But what I loved about him in this movie was that, you know, he played someone who was special needs. And that's a sensitive topic to a lot of people, obviously, for many different reasons. But I think in this sense, he played the role so well. Like, he did such a phenomenal job. Like, I've never seen him like that before. And even I was like, whoa, like, that is, like, crazy insane, like, how well he does that, you know? Because, you know, like, that's not who he really is as a real person. But I think he portrayed the role so well in a respectful way. Because I know people that have, like, you know, gone through that kind of stuff, and it's not an easy thing to have to go through, like, especially with a family member. And it shows that in the movie, like Gilbert Grape, he is struggling to, you know, help his brother, but at the same time, like, help his obese mother, and also, like, kind of have his own personal life. It's hard for any kid. And I really like that about the film, that it was kind of like wholesome, but at the same time, like, you know, trying to figure out like who Gilbert Grape is and like, you know, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I loved this movie in general. Like you said, it was so sad. Honestly, I kind of lied to you. You know, when I said I've never shed a tear except for one film, I did kind of shed a tear for this one because it was so sad at the end, like, especially when the mother like passes and you know, like I knew she was gonna pass. I don't know why, but I knew it was gonna happen, and it was
I
so
mean,
sad. And yeah, and like especially because oh, who did Arnie, that was his name, Arnie.
yeah.
Um, yeah, Arnie found him or found her, sorry.
Bummer.
Yeah, found
Oh
her.
my god, that scene. Oh my god, I forgot all
Right?
about that.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
And
god,
like,
yeah.
you know, like, and he, you know, like he obviously knew what happened, but he couldn't tell his siblings. So they were like, what the hell's going on? Like they were trying to figure it out. And then he showed them, and oh my god, it like broke me down. I was like, oh my god, like I can't, like this is so sad. And yeah, it was honestly so sad. Another part of the movie that I thought was really sad was when Arnie went to jail, and then the mom went to go rescue him. And then as she was leaving the building, everyone started laughing at her because she was like overweight. And
Right.
I was like, oh my God, like that's so heartbreaking. Like, I don't think that would happen these days, obviously, but like maybe that's what happened in the 90s. I don't know. Again, I wasn't born. But no, but yeah, I don't know. Like overall, it was such a sad film, but it was so cute. Like I really did like it. Another great actor that was in it was John C. Reilly. He's another great actor.
Oh, I totally forgot he was in that.
Yeah, he was in that film too. And yeah, like I don't know, you learn so much about the characters as you go on. But yeah, I would say as the movie go on, like yeah, it's an amazing film. Makes you want to cry. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard the title, I was like, this sounds like the stupidest movie on earth. But
have I given you a movie that you haven't liked yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think I've given you a movie that you've given less than a 7 or an 8. I don't even think you've given a 7 yet.
I think the lowest is a 6.
Which one was that? Do you remember?
I think it was. I don't remember, but I think it was like the last one. I think it was the last one that I watched. I can't remember what that was called though. It was a couple weeks ago. But but anyway, yeah, this movie 100% I loved. It was honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, this was my favorite movie that you've given me so far.
Really?
It made me cry, and I think that's why. Like it was so sad, but so cute. And then around the end, yeah.
Oh, I'm starting to disappear. I'm so happy. I'm like, oh, I've accomplished it. I'm ascending.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, throughout the end of the film, when like the mom dies and everything, you learn that Arnie is about to turn like 19 or something, which is really good, honestly, for like what he's, what he is and stuff like that. But yeah, and she's not able to like see him turn 19, and like, it's kind of sad. Yeah. She got to see him turn 18 though, so
fair.
Yeah.
Nathan says, and yet white chicks, right? Right. Funny story. You want to hear a funny story about white chicks? I recently interviewed writer-director Martin Guigui, about one of his new movies that's coming out, Paradise Cove. And we talked about this show that we do. He said, she said, and he loves the concept and stuff. And we're talking about the movies you had given me. And I said, I go, I don't always like the stuff that everybody else likes. I go, like, for one, I got White Chicks, which everybody seems to love, and I fucking hate it. I gave it a 1, I told him. And I go, I don't know what it is. I like Keenan Ivory Wayans. I like Damon Wayans. I go, but Marlon and Sean, I don't know. He says to me, he goes, yeah, I get that. Marlon's my best friend. Oh. I'm sorry, Marlon. I'm sorry. Please come on the show.
I love it. So it's really.
Nate says it was Monty Python. You gave a 6 to.
Oh yes, thank you for reminding me. Yes.
Thank you guys for doing these shows. Thank you, Ron, for watching them, buddy. I appreciate it. So let's get to it. You love this. This is your favorite one I've given you so far.
Yeah.
The highest score I think you've given has been a 9 so far. So does this?
I gotta give it. Like I said, I'm not gonna give it a 10 only because I don't believe in those. But like I gotta give it a 9.5. Maybe honestly like a 9.7, 9.8. Like, I don't know. It was so
Just
good.
give it the 10. Just give it
I
the
don't
10.
know. Like, honestly, like it was so freaking good. Like I
Just
loved
give
it.
it the 10.
I know. I should honestly, like, it was so good. Yeah, no, it was legit my favorite movie yet. So
Nate says updated photo of Zeus the goat in Ryan's Messenger. All right, I'll upload it when I get a chance to. Hopefully, I get a chance. I can do that at the same time here.
Zeus
Not
the
sure I'll be able
Goat?
to.
What's that?
So I didn't tell you during our last show, Nate had to dip early,
Oh, okay.
and because his one of his goats went into labor,
Oh my god.
and he named the male goat Zeus. One of the So yeah, and it's a dairy goat. So he's like, because I'm like, please tell me you're not going to eat it. And he's like, no, no, no. He's like, the only job that this goat has is to go out and get laid and eat. And that's it, basically. They're like, yeah,
Oh,
well
that's
named,
good.
well named, yo, well named. Rylan, let's do a he said, she said special edition one. Elaborate, buddy. What do you mean? But we're down. We're always down to do whatever. We love this show, and we love that so many other people are. Well, at least I do. I love that everybody else is loving it.
Me too.
And that being said, Jay just gave a 10, even though she's saying she didn't. She's like, I'll give it a 9.5, a 9.7, 9.8. You know what? 9.9999. 9.
Yeah.
No, I know. No. So a 9.5 you've given this? Or?
No, I'm going to say like a 9.8. That's my score.
Oh, that is.
Okay, fine. It's a 10. Okay, you have
10! 10!
fine. 11. Like, I don't know. Like, it's so good.
Oh. See, I started to disappear again. Oh. I know what the problem is. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Better. Sorry,
Anyway.
my lighting was all messed up. Anyways, better.
Yeah.
See?
No, it was
right.
no, it was honestly like really good. Like, yeah. So it definitely.
How did you feel about burning the mom?
Oh, yeah, the ending scene.
Oh, yeah. And what's eating Gilbert Grape?
I mean, okay, here's the thing. I actually respected what they did because like they even said it like in the movie, like everyone would have came and like made fun of her and all that stuff, like, and they would have had to carry her out with a crane and stuff because she was over like, I don't know, 500 pounds, let's say. I don't know if that's true, but like something like that. Anyway, I'm sorry if that's offensive, but anyway, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that was actually the best way to like kind of dispose her body because, I mean, to be fair, like I said, like they would have had to get a crane and everyone would have like laughed and like she wouldn't have wanted to die that way. So I think what they did was best because she was also like, you could tell like from the ending of the film, like she was insecure about how she looked and, you know, who she was, and she was ashamed of herself, which is honestly sad. So
yeah, no, I agree. Oh, sorry, I froze there. I'm sure. Did I freeze?
I think for a second, yeah.
Yeah, that was my fault. I was trying to send myself an image of Zeus the goat. So let's see if I can get that up there. So that's good though. I love that you liked it. I love that you loved it. Never mind, I'm not even saying that you liked it. You loved it.
I did love it. Yes, it was so good. You made me cry, Zeus.
All right.
You made me cry.
You've joined all the women I've loved before. Made you cry. No, I'm mostly kidding. Mostly kidding. And there we go, losing, freezing again. That shouldn't be me, though. Jade, did I lose you? I lost Jade. Don't worry, Jade will come back, though, folks. Making sure I didn't. There's Jade. Scared me. I thought I did it that time. I'm like, what did I do this time?
No. Yeah. Anyway,
Wrong
as I
button.
was saying,
Hey, by the way,
yeah. Oh my
there's
god.
Zeus right there in the front.
Is that you?
That's hey, and how cool is it? Now I'm the GOAT. I'm the
That is
GOAT. I am the greatest of all time.
That's funny, actually. That's actually my zodiac sign. Capricorn is the goat.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, cool. How was this movie? How was this not the movie Leo won an Oscar for?
Right?
There's so many movies that Leo did not been an Oscar-winning movie performance for him.
I agree.
He's
Yeah.
had so many good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Small Fire, yeah, Small Fire. Yeah, no, so that's awesome. All right, well, since you did that one first, what was my opposite of that? Wasn't the Western? You gave me this bad boy, Once
Yeah.
Upon a Time in Hollywood. Now, I was apprehensive to watch this movie for a few reasons. One, I'm a big Bruce Lee fan, and I just heard like here, I'm such a Bruce Lee fan. Look what I even have on hand, like close by. Like I even have like Bruce Lee on my desk here.
Oh
So,
my God. That's hilarious.
but I just heard about the hate that Shannon Lee had for this movie and for the portrayal they had of Bruce Lee, making like he was this big bully looking for fights. So that was one of the reasons that I didn't really want to watch it. Another one was the last couple of Tarantino movies just haven't really done it for me. Even the ones that I've liked have been like I've liked them, but they were like, man, that was okay.
Yeah.
Like The Hateful Eight, I still haven't been able to get all the way through. Like I've tried to watch that movie like 3 times and can't get through that first hour of that movie because it's just for me it's just so long and
Yeah.
drawn out. But this movie, I really, really liked Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Like this, I don't know if it's Leo or if it's Brad or what. They take a lot of liberties, of course, with historical fact, but that's Tarantino, you know. Like he's taken fictional people and inserted them into the factual world. So I like the blend that he did here. I like the inner struggle that Leo has this entire movie trying to deal with his stardom, kind of starting to flicker out, or already had flickering out, and him kind of looking for, that next kind of sort of validation, I guess would be the best word for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I really think that I don't know. I dig it. I really liked what happened with them mentioning Charles Manson and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I didn't mind the Bruce Lee fight. I didn't really think that Bruce Lee the guy that played him came off all arrogant or anything like that. It just looked like a guy, just a normal dude, kind of talking shit. That's what they do. So. But there were some really good acting moments in here, and one of my favorite moments came right here, honestly. And I don't know this little girl's name, but she is a phenomenal actress. She was great in this movie, and then Leo just afterwards in this part right there. I mean, just the depths of the emotions, and you can see it in his eyes, and that's what I like as an actor. Is when an actor's not saying anything and he's telling you everything just in his eyes, because she tells him that was the best acting I've ever seen, and you see himself internalizing that, like him going, "Oh my God, like what? Like, am I back? Did I really do this? Should I?" And you see that he's running the whole gambit. It's a little girl telling me this, but still, and all in that moment, he's like, So it felt great for him.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
then
Mm-hmm.
Brad Pitt's character uh, steals this entire movie, and I think that's the way it's supposed to be in this movie. He plays his stuntman, and he is completely happy with life, and he's content where he is. If he never films another movie again, and he just chauffeurs his best friend around for the rest of his life, he's content with that, because he's just a simple guy who's just happy to be alive.
Mm-hmm.
And he makes like a great hero. And Brad Pitt's this weird actor type that you spoke about how Leo can play a different character all the time.
Yeah.
And he's different with Leo. It's a different speech pattern. It's a different, he'll tilt his shoulders a certain way, or everything. His body language is different. Brad Pitt is always Brad Pitt. He's the same in this movie as he was in Troy, as he was in Ocean's 11, as he was in Mr. and Mrs. Smith. And he's fucking phenomenal at it every single time, which is rare that you can find someone who can always play themselves, but puts themselves in these different roles each time. And I think he stole this movie. I really like this movie. I like the ending of it. I thought, I'm not going to lie, there was a couple times I thought, sorry about the spoiler alerts here, but this is a movie review show, and this movie's been out for a while. I thought Leo was going to die like a whole bunch of different times in that movie, especially at the end. Like when he went to the car and he's telling them to beat feet, I'm like, oh, he's going to get shot right in the face right here, And then again at the end where he's in the pool and he's got the headphones on and he's practicing his lines. I'm like, oh, he's going to get stabbed in the back, like literally. But it was great, and some brutal violence there at the end. Like only Tarantino can do. I really liked this movie. I'm gonna have to give this movie out of 10. I'll give it an 7.5 out of 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Which to me, that's good. That's really good for me. I want to give it an 8, but the only reason why I don't give it an 8 is I have no idea what the point of having Harley Quinn in the movie was. I forget her name. Margot Robbie. Yeah, I don't like. Yeah. I get like Sharon Tate. I get you're trying to add more pop culture to it, and I get you needed another female lead in this movie. Like you needed a female lead in this movie as well, but they didn't give her anything. Like that character had no point, no purpose, anything. So to me, it was just that held it. If they would have made her character and her story arc more powerful, especially in an almost 3-hour long movie, you can't give her. And that's not me like trying to say, oh, give woman this. I'm just saying, character wise, give her more. Like that character needed more for her to have that much of a billing, and have that much on screen time. Because it was like, why?
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that was me. Outside of these two films, which also film is your favorite? As my favorite movie ever is Titanic. I have to go with Titanic. So many good choices. Which two movies out of What's Eating Gilbert, Grape, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah.
I would definitely go with What's Eating Gilbert, Grape.
Personally. Me too, honestly. Me too.
Yeah, I think I agree with Jade. That's one of the best movies I think I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my favorite Leo film, but it's up there. The Departed was so good, but that's The Departed's a movie you can't watch I can't watch more than once.
Yeah. You missed Dakota Fanning though. Dakota Fanning was in that film too.
Yeah, I remember Dakota Fanning was in there as well. She was.
I look like her, but anyway.
Yeah. I was going there. That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, yeah, just saying, like, I think they do that anyway.
Jade Fanning. Fanning, the youngest of the Fannings.
When I was Dakota and Jade, look identical to her. I'm not kidding.
Awesome. Dawn says, nice shirt. She really likes your shirt.
My shirt? It's a hoodie, thank you. Oh.
I think she's talking about this one.
Oh.
Awesome. All right, so that's it. That's our Leo film reviews. Both of them did really well. So I think it's fair to say that we are fans of Leo. You went first last time, so I go first for the second set of movies. We're
Yeah.
heading on to our westerns. Before I move on to my western that you give me, I'm going to have to take something for this. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Fat Jesus. Fat Jesus over at Fat Jesus Edibles and Confectionaries. Thank you for sending me this. I know you can't see all that, but this dark chocolate Fat Jesus confectionery contains THC, 200 milligrams. I'm not drinking, so
I'll drink for you. Don't worry.
the edibles is making me disappear again. So this chocolate's for you. Thank you, Fat Jesus. And yeah, we're taking all 200 milligrams at once because I got to be in the right headspace to review this ridiculous, ridiculous movie. Adam Sandler back with another Netflix movie, The Ridiculous Six. Shouldn't say back. This is an older movie. Yeah, well, a couple years old now.
It's a few
I think
years, yeah.
this is the first one in his Netflix deal though that he signed. And you give me some interesting movies. I will give you that. Now people were making fun saying white chicks and shit like that. This was nowhere near as bad as White Chicks. I'll say that much for sure.
Okay.
There are actually, I think, some redeeming qualities about this movie, actually. And I think that's why I prefer a lot of Adam Sandler movies over, say, like a Will Ferrell, where they may be ridiculous, but there's always a family feel and a heart feel to it, where it almost feels like there's always a purpose of showing hope and showing family. Whereas other ridiculous stuff like Will Ferrell, they just do jokes just to do jokes. Like, I don't mind a good dick or shit joke or dick and fart joke as long as it has meaning behind it, you know? And I find a lot of the Will Ferrell stuff doesn't. It's just trying to make people laugh. But man, yeah, I was baked when I watched that movie. Dude, I was baked when I watched that movie. I got to be baked to review that movie. I'm going to keep smoking more to put on this movie. Why? I'm not crying. This shit was just all right. It wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible, but there weren't a ton of redeeming qualities in it. People said that there were a lot of racist moments in this movie, but I think all the racist moments in this movie were planned racist moments. Like, they were making fun of racist people, you know, in that respect, instead of actually, you know, they themselves being racist. And yeah, I don't know. It was not a lot to this movie. Not a lot to it. A lot of big actors. Don't get me wrong. But it was basically everyone who's owed Adam Sandler a favor, and anyone who just needed work out of his friends. It seemed like.
He always acts with his friends. That is definitely one thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We always see him with Rob Schneider. We always see him with David Spade, who we saw in this movie as well. The one guy with the funky eye who wasn't in
this too. Oh yeah. I know.
Yeah. So, yeah. But if Blake Shelton in it, it cannot be better than White Chicks. It has Blake Shelton in it. Blake Shelton was in this movie?
I don't remember that either. I always just thought of Blake Shelton as a singer.
Yeah. I don't know. Back to you beeping, not me. Yeah. But I'm like, the chocolate hasn't kicked in that quickly. Okay, so that being said, good heart to this movie. Stupid plot. Absolutely ridiculous shit happens in this movie. But like I said, they do try to show the good in people, and they do try to have meaning behind their jokes. Oh, he's at the poker game. Yeah, I didn't pay too much attention to that part. Yeah, that all said, I don't know. There's not too much to even review on this movie because, look, it's six. It's Adam Sandler going to find his. He needs to get money to save his father, his long lost father he didn't know about. He was raised by Native Americans and was supposed to marry one. Then his dad shows up and is like, "Oh, I need help." Blah blah blah. I'm going to get killed. He goes out trying to find the money for his father, and on the way out finds 5 siblings that his father had aired with all these different women, and they all go out looking for their dad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was nothing surprising in this movie at all. Even the supposed twist at the end. I mean, you saw it coming a million miles away.
Yeah.
I don't know. That said, like I said, it was sweet. It was, I don't know, all right. Would I watch it again? No. Would I have it in the background on while I'm doing homework? No. Would it ever find its way on my TV again on accident? Maybe. But is it White Chicks bad? No. What was the other movie you gave me that I gave as
Cloverleaf, I think. But I agreed with you on that.
Yeah, and it's not Cloverfield bad either. So I would give Ridiculous 6 ridiculously low. Well, maybe not ridiculously low, but I'd give it a 4.
Okay.
A 4 out of 10.
I actually agree with you, though. I'm not a huge fan of it myself.
Thanks.
But it was like one of the only Western films that you didn't see, so it was like,
yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Terry Crews was your favorite just because of how he played the piano, right?
I love Terry Crews.
No, I know. I'm just making a joke. Terry Crews said do you remember how he said he played the piano?
Yeah.
Yeah. Out of 5. Okay, so yeah, that's not bad. We're not too far off there, Ron. So yeah, so that was it for my Western movie. Now, what about your Western movie? I think you got yourself a kick-ass Western movie.
Yeah. Okay, so I had Young Guns. So
look at those young guns right there. Do you know that Charlie Sheen, you see, so it's Kiefer Sutherland on the left there, Charlie Sheen, Lou Diamond Phillips. In the middle is Emilio Estevez, who's Coach Bombay and Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
The guy beside him I don't know, and the guy on the far right is Dermot Mulrooney. Yeah. But Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez are brothers.
No, I was actually about to get to that. Yes.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. Oh,
no, it's okay. Yeah.
I jumped all over your shit.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, what I was gonna say until Zeus interrupted me there. No, I'm kidding. Is that I just found it like I knew that they were brothers. I found it cool that they did a movie together. Like I never knew that they acted together. But what's funny is that I think that they're half brothers, right? Because
they're full.
They're full brothers? Okay. Because what's funny to me is that Emilio is like 5 foot nothing, and Charlie Sheen is like 6 feet. So I just found it like funny the height difference in general that Emilio is like so short.
He takes after his dad. Do you know who their dad is?
His dad. He's not 5'5". Emilio is like 5'4", and he's like 5'9", I'm pretty sure, or 5'8", something like that.
His dad, Martin Sheen, is?
Yeah.
Oh, no way. I'm looking it up right now.
No, I looked it up before. I'm telling you, like, he's not that short. I don't know.
Crazy.
I don't know how he's that short. But anyway.
He's 5'6". Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe he is. Okay, whatever. He's still 5'4", though. He's still shorter than his father.
Yeah, he's a couple inches shorter. And Charlie, you're right, is 6 foot something.
Yeah, Charlie's tall. So I did kind of find it funny in that sense. When I looked at Rotten Tomatoes gave this film a 41%, and it gave What's Eating
What?
Gilbert 90%. I'm not kidding you. So
Wow.
go look it up if you have to.
No, I believe you. I'm just shocked.
No, it gave it a 41%. So I have to disagree with Rotten Tomatoes about the 41%. I do typically like Westerns if it's a good Western, like if it's a good Western film.
Right.
If it's kind of, trash, kind of like Ridiculous Six, I know I give you that one, but kind of like that, then I'll give it a lower grade. But typically if it's like a good Western film, I'll give it a higher grade. So for this one, I mean, obviously there's lots of like war and like violence and stuff, but I think you get that with like any Western film,
right?
Which personally doesn't bother me. It might bother some other people, but I honestly thought overall this movie was really good, and I thought that like the scene around the end where like they all have the guns like pointing at them kind of thing, like you know what I'm talking about, like at the house or whatever, like, and they're all like pointing the guns.
Yeah, that was an amazing scene.
That was such a cool scene. Like I love that scene, but like throughout the whole movie, like Billy the Kid, he was so tough, and he was like, oh, like we can defeat them and like we can like take down like, I don't know, like 100 guys or whatever, like if there's 5 of us, right? Like I thought that was kind of funny. But then when the one guy, I don't know his name, but the one guy got shot like 20 times before he died.
Oh,
his name, but I thought that was kind of dramatic, in all honesty.
Say again?
I thought that was kind of dramatic.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, it was the late 80s, so.
I know, like I did enjoy it overall, but like at that point I was like, okay, like he would be dead after like 5 shots. Like it was a little bit, yeah, it was a little bit dramatic, but I did like it overall. And yeah, I mean, like the whole story behind the film in general was, I think it was a great storyline, and wow. Yeah, I honestly wasn't expecting Charlie Sheen's character to die so quickly too. So that was also interesting.
Spoilers? No, I'm just kidding. It's from the 80s.
The movie was released in 1988. So if you haven't seen it by now, that's your fault.
I was in grade 6 in 1988.
I wasn't born for another 12 years.
I hate you. Nathan Cochran says the action sequences are all improv. My film teacher focuses on that one aspect of the film. None of the fight sequences are choreographed, which is crazy. Jade's internet connection was solid this week. Did she kick everyone out of the house? Change the Wi-Fi? You did? You kicked everyone out?
Well, my brother isn't here anymore, so my brother left. So, woo.
This movie is one of the few where the sequel is better. Young Guns 2 is one of the best Westerns ever made. I love them both, honestly. I'm not going to lie. I think they're like both really great Western movies. My
question is, though, that never got answered, is how did they make a Young Guns 2 when everyone died in Young Guns, like the first one?
Did they?
Yes. The narrator literally says that they all died. Eventually.
Well, the narrator was wrong. Like I said, there's a dude called, oh my God, what was his, Bushy Bill Roberts or something like that, who claimed that he was really William H. Bonney.
Yeah.
And this was like in the 1920s, and nobody could prove that he really wasn't Billy the Kid, but nobody could prove that he really was either. But he had scars and he had all the stories down pat, but anybody could have said those stories too, right?
Yeah.
So nobody knows. Nobody really knows for sure. Pat Garrett could have just been lying and said that he shot his best friend in the back.
Yeah.
Or maybe Billy got away. Maybe he shot Billy and Billy didn't die. Who really knows? Here's the Estevezes, though.
Yeah.
So there you see the height difference for sure.
Mm-hmm. See, I told you the dad's taller.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And I Googled it too just to make sure.
Wait, so why
Those are
does
the Estevezes. It's
no, I know,
Emilio
but
Estevez.
why
Oh,
does
sorry.
Charlie have a different last name?
Why does Charlie?
Yeah, I don't know that.
Well, he has his dad's stage name.
Oh,
So
okay.
when Martin
Okay.
Sheen, whose real name is, oh my God, something Estevez, I forget what it is offhand, but Martin or Charlie Sheen's real name is Carlos Estevez.
Oh,
So when Martin Sheen started, he didn't think that he'd be able to, like back then, with a Latino name. So his real name is Ramon Antonio Gerardo Estevez. And he didn't think he'd get a job back then like that. And that's the way Hollywood was, right? They would tell people to change your last name because it just made it so much easier. And he changed his last name to Sheen and his first name to Martin. And Charlie followed suit. And Emilio was like, fuck you guys. And did it his way. So, and he's the least famous of them all. So maybe that, I'm just kidding.
That's not true because, like, honestly, he's been in like a ton of like amazing films. Like Breakfast Club is honestly one of my favorite films. Like in general,
Breakfast Club.
Yeah, The Breakfast Club.
Oh yeah, for sure. Everybody loves that.
Yeah.
I live in Oklahoma. He was real. We study him in class. Who was real? The guy that claimed he was Billy the Kid, because we know Billy the Kid was real because I mean. There's nothing that said he was fictional.
Yeah.
Oklahoma has the National Western and Cowboy Museum.
I'm sorry.
What are you laughing at?
In the background, you know the song for 2.5 Men where it's like men.
Men.
They're watching 2.5 Men behind me. That's so funny.
We're talking about Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, I just thought that was funny. Anyway, continue.
Awesome. Mighty Ducks. Yeah.
Ducks, yeah.
Oh, and go check out Phelan Shaw's new show. Phelan, you need to post a link in the comments. What's it? I forget what it's called again. Coming out, I think. Something like that. But she's got the lead singer of Biff Naked coming on her next episode, so which is awesome. Yeah, it's a big band from the 90s. I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
Why? Because
All right, let's get back to Young Guns.
Oh, God.
You young coming out stories is what it's called. Thank you. And all right, you young gun, you. So what did you think of this movie? All in all,
I thought it was a really good movie. I thought it was really thought out. I really did enjoy it for a Western. If I had to give it out of 10, I would give it like an 8 out of 10.
An 8 out of 10. Not bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And I can't disagree with that. Jay doesn't know who that is, I bet. Talking about oh my God, I just said it. The edibles are starting to kick in. This is what's going on right now. I'm starting to trip balls. No, Biff Naked. Need to watch Men at Work. Men at Work is a great movie. Have you ever heard of Men at Work?
I have not.
You have not heard of Men at Work? Of course you haven't. It is an Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen movie. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to see if we can put it on here without us getting bumped off of YouTube for doing it.
Okay.
Which probably going to happen, but hey. We're okay with that today.
It's all good.
It's all good in the hood, baby.
So it's 10:30 on a Wednesday.
There you go. Even get the ads for you guys. See? That's what I do.
Don't believe
Where's
me?
your ad?
What's that?
Where's your ad?
It's coming up right after this.
Okay.
In the 2 years you have worked here, you have broken just about every city ordinance that pertains to this line of work.
But you can't say we haven't been a lot of laughs.
Gotta complain about banging trash cans on P Street at 6 a.m. this morning. You always complain about this.
No, sir.
Pump it up a little more, get the party.
This is the last year we throw trash. You said that last last year. Yeah, but this year I mean it. You meant it last year. Just think of the garbage business as a way station on the road to nirvana. What was that for? You didn't like it. No, I liked it a lot. Then shut up. Is the maximum sentence for murder? I did not murder anyone. Yeah, like you're stupid. I'm crashing. Golf clap. Who are those guys?
Charlie Sheen, Emilio Estevez are men at work.
So yeah, that was it. Not bad. You need to watch that. That's funny. Phelan says March 4th, 7 p.m. on the City of Museums, Biff Naked. She'll get the link up soon. Sidebar, do you have a merch store online somewhere? We do not yet. We need to still make some stuff. We're gonna do we do have Patreon up. We haven't set the levels up yet because the Patreon so far covers He Said, She Said, as well as Rat GTV.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to set it up if you want to give to just He Said, She Said, or if you want to give to Rat G. We'll have different levels for each of those. As for merch, I don't know. Somebody want to make us some merch? Feel free. We'll.
I'm down for merch.
We'll slop our names on it. Cause like it's some kind of pig feed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got
open right now, so like we could actually like I don't know, do that shit.
Yeah. Well, and how do you guys feel about? We mentioned it before with the Patreon top levels. We will do a weekly watch along where maybe at the end of like say an episode, Jade and I will vote on a movie that we're going to watch and somebody can watch it with us. We could do it. And I don't know. Do you have Disney Plus?
I do. Yeah.
I just saw on there, you can do watch parties on there.
You can do that on Netflix too.
Oh, so we can do something like that. We can watch the movie and do StreamYard or whatever at the same time. I don't know if it works that way. It should though. And that'll be like a Patreon top level sort of thing.
Yeah.
Potential topics for next week. Movies directed by Steven Spielberg.
Okay.
Yeah, those are a whole bunch of those. I've seen almost all of those. Let's see. What have I not seen there? I haven't seen Terminal. I haven't seen War Horse. And that's it. But yeah, what do you guys think for topics for next week? That's another thing we got to do there. And so we both we finished up with all of our reviews this week. Let's kind of go over those again. As folks, if you want to put up topic discussions for next week, please throw them in the comments there. We will put them up. E.T. I love E.T. Such a good movie. You've had to have seen E.T.
Yeah.
Oscar winners for Best Picture: Parasite, Green Book. Oh yeah.
Parasite too. Yeah.
So first we started off this week with the Ridiculous Six. It was quite ridiculous. I gave it, but it wasn't the worst movie I've seen. So it did get a 4 for me. And you did Young Guns. And Young Guns, you gave a whopping 8 out of 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did the Leo movies. And with Leo, I had Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which I gave an 8 out of 10 as well. Right? 8 out of 10? 7.5? 7.5 out of 10. That's right. And then you got What's Eating Gilbert Grape. And you gave this a whopping what? What?
9.8.
No. What did you finish it with? Say it.
9.8.
10. She gave it a 10.
It was
Every
honestly,
time I say 10, I start to disappear. Do you see that? 10.
it was honestly my favorite film so far. So
Oh, that's great. I love hearing that.
yeah.
Oh, wow. Graduated high school, obviously, because we're both in college. Mine just my second time. Oscar winners from the year you graduated. That's kind of interesting. So I graduated in 95. I hate your face. And you graduated what, like 3 years ago?
2018. When we literally started college together is when I graduated high school. I think it's funny. Anyway.
Oh, I know. I know you think it's funny. It's a great movie. I'd give it a 10 too. What's He Eating, Gilbert Grape? Oh, such a good movie.
It is
Oh,
a good
God,
movie.
you're just as old as I am. You shit for face. You shit for face. That's right. That's how angry you made me. You made me start. You know what, though? It's good to switch up your swear words every once in a while and not just use the same old, same old. Keep
Nice.
everybody on their toes. That's the way I say it. But I like that idea.
Yeah.
Oscar winners from the year we were born. Let's take a look at some of them. The year we graduated, I should say. I know. Oscar winner 2018. The Shape of Water.
Oh, The Shape of Water. That was in Toronto, actually.
Yeah, Guillermo. So there's a few that were up for it.
Yeah.
Are we doing Best Picture or are we doing just that we're based on it?
I don't think it matters. I mean,
Oscar winner for Best Picture. Oh no, Oscar winners for the year you graduated. So you've got Shape of Water for Best Picture.
mm-hmm.
Frances McDormand for Three Billboards Outside. That doesn't matter. I've seen that. Darkest Hour won Best Actor. I, Tonya.
Oh yeah, Tanya was a good film.
Holy shit, you're young. Get Out.
Get Out, yeah.
Best Screenplay. Call Me by Your Name. Coco. Have you seen Coco? Yeah. So that's it.
Okay.
The only one I haven't seen there, honestly, is Call Me by Your Name and The Shape of Water.
Okay.
And Blade Runner 2049 I haven't seen yet either. That was up for Best Cinematography, or it won for that.
Okay.
So yeah, have you seen any of those?
I know what Shape of Water is. I haven't seen it though. So like if I gave it to you, I have to watch it first and then give it to you. Yeah.
Have you pick a worm in the dark? What? Have you pick a worm in the dark? Best independent films: Donnie Darko, Lady Bird, Juno, Little Miss Sunshine. Little Miss Sunshine is such a great movie. Donnie Darko is one of the reasons why I don't like Jake Gyllenhaal. And it's not that I don't like Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal is just fucking creepy as shit. Donnie Darko, Bubble Boy, Nightcrawlers, fucking Brokeback Mountain. I mean, he's creepy. And I'm not saying that gay people are creepy. I'm just mean he does a lot of creepy roles. Like, yeah, and I do like him, but worm hunting. What is going on with the worm hunting? What are you talking about, Ron? Oh, night crawlers. If you're talking about, no, you can't be because I just started talking about that. Pick Get Out for Ryan. I've seen Get Out already. It was okay. Coco and Call Me by Your Name are great. Coco, I know I say this all the time because I'm that guy. I cried. But I didn't cry because it was sad. I cried because it was beautiful. It
No,
really
you're
was.
crying at everything.
Have you picked a worm in the dark, Jade? What I don't understand what's the point of questioning this? Like what even why you're even asking her this? Like it makes no sense. Have you picked a worm in the dark? It sounds like the Joker. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? Have you ever pricked the worm in the dark, Jade? I ask that of all my prey. Who didn't cry? You'd have to be heartless, right? See, I'm starting to disappear again. The movies. I don't know, man. Nightcrawler is about not about picking worms. It's about guys that go chasing stories, tabloid reporters, and people going chasing accidents and shit to report them. That was awesome. See, she just left. She was like, "I'm out." It puts the lotion in. It puts the lotion on the skin. Is he talking about trimmers? Oh, yes, I think so. Tremors. Okay, so The Darkest Hour, Dunkirk. You can look up some more of these if you want. I'm going to check Oscar winners 1995. And I'm going to guarantee you haven't seen a bunch of these.
You don't know that.
Oh, well, I'm sure you've seen The Lion King. Wow, Speed won an Oscar?
Oh, Speed was a good one.
It won for Best Sound Mixing. You'd have to have seen Forrest Gump.
Obviously.
Well, I'm just making sure. Oh, shit. Speed's got 2 Oscars. Best Sound Editing as well. I've never seen The Madness of King George. Time for Justice. Legends of the Fall. Best Cinematography.
Here.
I mean, I've seen it, but I would want. What's that?
First, I don't know if you can see it, but like that's my first post I ever posted. It's with a statue of Forrest Gump, and I put "Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get." Because he has chocolates with him.
Yeah. Thanks.
Anyway,
I figured that's what was in his hand there. War movies? No, I don't like war movies, so there's not. Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of them, but I'm not a big fan of seeing that part of us. Movies about dogs. Haha, let's all cry. Yeah, really. Has there ever been a dog movie where you haven't cried? Beethoven. Cujo.
Yeah, that was sad, actually.
Very sad.
Mm-hmm.
The end of it was sad, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Pulp Fiction?
No.
Oh, I'm giving you Pulp Fiction. That won Best Original Screenplay, 1995. You give me a Quentin Tarantino movie this week, I give you a Quentin Tarantino movie for next week.
Okay.
So I will write that down.
I'm writing it down too. What was it called again? Sorry?
Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
You can't tell me you've never heard of Pulp Fiction, though.
I haven't. I'm sorry.
Make my head hurt. It's the movie that made Tarantino.
Oh.
A Dog's Purpose was sad.
Yeah, that was sad.
Movies with a Canadian lead. There's so many, though. There are so many. Like, you can think of Back to the Future movies. Like, any Michael J. Fox movie, any Ryan Gosling movie, any Ryan Reynolds movie, any Seth Rogen movie, any Alan Thicke movie.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot, let's be honest. There's a lot of Canadians. Rachel McAdams.
Yeah.
Who else? There's a lot of big. But I think we'll save that for Canada Day in June.
Canada Day in June?
Well, I mean, do we have it? Oh, Victoria Day. We'll do it May 2-4. What day for May 2 for? That's
I
not
was
too
gonna
far.
say, Canada Day is in July. I was like, are you like,
Oh, yeah. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you keep looking at me like that? Yes, July 1st.
are
July
you
1st.
like,
I'm sorry. Wow, more people are Canadian than I thought. Yeah, we're like Australians. We're everywhere in your country and in your entertainment.
Yep.
Because we play Americans better than Americans do. I'm so kidding, eh? No doubt about it. I thought you had Bieber and Celine. No, yeah, we got them too. Nickelback.
they're singers though.
What's that?
They're singers though. They're not actors.
No, I know, but he's going celebrities. You want to even go there? We got Drake. We've got
The Weeknd,
The
who's performing at
Weeknd.
the Bowl.
Super Bowl this weekend. That's right. The
Yeah.
Weeknd's playing at the Super Bowl this weekend.
Canadian. Woo.
Yeah, a ton. Tragically Hip, which you guys, not a lot of Americans knew though.
I
But-
love the Tragically Hip. That was such a good band.
Yeah, man. I was at their last concert. I'm actually wearing their. I got a T-shirt from their last concert before Gord died, and I'm wearing it in this commercial right here. Zeus here with Canal Side Soda. We are about to show you how to make the perfect Valentine's Day cocktail. Hey, it's February. What better drink to make for February than a drink for lovers? I'm not sure about you, but for me, I like my drinks on the rocks. We've paired up with our favorite Valentine, Dark Waters Rum. Couple ounces, that's all it takes. Now, we add our Canal Side Cinecola. I'm just gonna pour it right in there. Give it a little stir. And last but not least, no drink is complete without the cherry on the top. And always make sure you have two for you and that special someone. Time really flies when you're having rum. There you go. Yes, time flies when you're having rum. I love the commercial. Brittany or Michael couldn't have done it better themselves. Yeah, thanks. I know you don't get that, do you?
No.
Michael Jackson used to be a spokesman for Pepsi until his hair caught on fire during one of the commercials they filmed. Yeah, no, like legit, his hair caught on fire.
What the heck?
Yeah, and I forget what I think something weird happened with Britney Spears when she was working with them as well. Excuse me. You gave us the Degrassi hashtag Drake. That's right. We did. Yes, I remember that as well, buddy. So all right. So you've got a movie, but we don't have a movie for me from 2018 because you didn't watch any of these movies in 2018. Darkest Hour, no.
No.
The Shape of Water, no.
I
I,
don't
Tonya. You watched I, Tonya, you said, right?
Yeah, but you've seen that.
I've seen bits and pieces of it. I didn't see the whole thing, but yeah, I've basically seen it.
That's like me saying I've seen The Shape of Water because I watched bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, but I'm not giving you a movie that I've seen bits and pieces of. Blade Runner? No. Dunkirk?
No.
Uh,
What I feel like I have seen actually.
which one?
Blade Runner.
The newest Blade Runner?
I think so. Hold on. I need to look up.
Because, yeah, I haven't seen that one yet. It had Ryan Gosling in it, Harrison Ford, Jared Leto. Set in the future.
It's a 2017 film.
Yeah, but Oscar. It won an Oscar in 2018.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, not the year it came out.
Right.
We could both watch The Shape of Water and review it. Yeah, we could do something like that, Gord, but that's something we want to try to save for our Patreon page when we get it going. when we find a movie that we both haven't
No.
watched, we want to review it together and do a watch along with the fans.
Yeah, no, actually, I have seen Blade Runner.
Have you?
Yeah.
All right, I haven't seen that, so that could be my movie.
Okay.
So I've got Blade Runner 2049. Hey, I'm out of here because I'm writing this down.
I know. Okay.
And you have, what did we give you? You wrote it down?
I did write it down. Hold on.
Oh, Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, yeah.
Yeah. Again, like, you get some really great movies. I'm going to tell you, Pulp Fiction's fucked up, though.
Okay.
Like, it could be offensive to a lot of people. 2018 Oscar winners are 2017 films. Yeah, I know. Yeah, agreed. All right, so are we going to do another double bill, though? Because I find that we do 2 movies is better than just doing 1.
Yeah, we can do 2 movies, yeah.
Second category, 2001 Oscar winners. Wait, well, we don't want to keep it just to Oscars. What is next week? Is there anything happening? Oh, is next week Valentine's Day?
Is it?
Is that next week, I should say?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's Sunday.
Yeah. So
I prefer to call it Owner's Day, but
should we do the best rom-coms? Did we do that already?
Sure.
All right. So what's your favorite romantic comedy?
Have you seen? It's kind of dumb, but like, have you seen Isn't It Romantic?
I don't know.
It's not my favorite, but like, I'm just curious.
No. This is basically Hollow Shell, but in reverse.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I haven't watched the whole thing, but yeah, I've seen basically all of it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Give us your suggestions, folks, for best rom-coms in there. Definitely Maybe is by far my favorite. Definitely Maybe. I feel like I've heard of that one as well. And you know what's funny is I type in DEF and the movie came up right away. Kevin Kline, Ryan Reynolds. Has this got Sandra Bee in this one as well? No. Isla Fisher. Oh wow. I like everybody in this movie.
But which movie is it?
Definitely Maybe.
Oh, I've seen that.
I don't think I've ever seen. I have to put the trailer on right now. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You guys ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Ding, 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 ding. Oh, I'll stop.
Hi there, my name's Peter Leywine. This is my
I don't like this movie already.
Pens and paper and...
I think you should tell me the story of how you met my mom.
Why do you keep saying my mom?
Because now that you're getting divorced, she's mine, not yours.
All her life, Maya has wondered how her parents met.
Did you have another girlfriend before?
I had 2 serious girlfriends, and then there's some other smattering of other women.
What's the boy word for slut?
They still haven't come up with one yet. Tell the story. I'm not telling you who your mom is.
Fine.
You're just gonna have to figure it out for yourself.
Good.
And I'm changing all the names and some of the facts. I just decided that right now because I make the rules, and then we're gonna see how smart you are.
I like it. It's like a love story mystery. I'm ready.
14 years ago, I was in love with my college sweetheart. Let's call her
Emily.
Emily.
I am worried New York's gonna change you.
Change can be good.
You have to give us a summer.
Summer Hartley.
Go be your brilliant self.
Everyone knows that the girlfriend in the beginning of the story gets dumped. Maybe Summer Hartley's my mother.
It's from Emily.
Did you read this?
I read a page.
A page.
And the part about you and Emily touching each other and kissing.
Oh, that part.
You're a great writer.
Sorry, I was just curious.
I'm gonna keep my eye on the ball. I'm gonna have a future with a plan, which may involve some type of threesome then.
What's a threesome?
That's a game that adults play sometimes when they're bored. Can I get 10 copies?
You're the toilet paper guy.
Oh my god!
You know what's really cool? We can just sit here. We don't have to worry about flirting or all the attraction stuff. Poor April, who's always been the friend. Then she realized she wants to be the girlfriend.
Why are you so concerned with all of this?
I want you to be happy.
I'm happy.
Trust me, Dad. You're not happy.
Gonna close my eyes. For Will Hayes, a second look at the past.
You and me, it'd kind of be like cats and dogs.
Oil and water.
Sandpaper and bare ass.
That's gross. Might give him a second chance for the future. This story has a happy ending.
What is it?
You. Definitely. Maybe.
I think I discovered who my mom is in the story.
Oh, who is it?
Not telling.
Wow. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I guess I can watch that one. You seen that one already?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm down with that one if that's the one you want to give me.
Sure. Okay.
Unless there's something else you like.
That's easy for me.
All
I
right.
would never considered that like a Valentine's Day movie, though.
Well, it's a rom-com. Does it have to be Valentine's?
Well, it said
It's-
Valentine's Day, but like I never considered it Valentine's Day.
Oh, it said it. Oh.
Yeah, it said Valentine's Day, like coming this Valentine's Day kind of thing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Definitely, maybe. All right, and my rom-com for you. Did I give you one?
No. Damn. Did you say damn?
Damn. Oh, there's so many that are just rolling through my head. All right, let's see. All right, folks. I'm going to put one up there. You let me know if this is one I should give her or not. This is an older one.
Maybe we.
You can probably hear that, but that's just the ad playing anyways. Okay, I'm going to do, I'll share in just a second here. I'm so sorry.
You're good. You're good.
This is the most romantic day of my whole life. This is the story we're going to tell our grandchildren.
Barbara and Oliver Rose.
Wait a minute. Wait. What's your name? Barbara!
They met Grape.
And I'm Lorraine.
God, I love it too. They agreed on that.
Are you happy?
I'm more than happy. I'm married.
This house is so beautiful. And we live here.
House, car, boy, girl, puppy, kitty. The poor bastards never had a chance.
Your crystal is lovely.
Back her up.
I didn't know anything about this before I met Oliver. My mother bought her glasses at the A&P, the kind with the rays.
It always starts with the little things.
And that phony laugh.
All right, maybe overdid it.
Let me have it.
If love is blind,
Now I got you.
marriage is like having a stroke.
When I watch you eat, when I look at you lately, I just want to smash your face in.
Smash my face.
I want a divorce.
You can't have one. Good. When a couple starts keeping score, there is no winning. It's only degrees of losing.
I am the one who found this house. I bought everything in it.
With my money. It's a lot easier to spend than it is to make it, honey bun.
You might not have made it enough for me, sweet cakes.
Never underestimate her as an adversary. Don't even talk to her, bitch.
Go. filth. The yellow areas are mine. The red areas are hers. This seems rational to you both? I got more square footage.
These people are going to hurt each other.
Get out of the car, honey. When trouble begins, it comes at you from directions you'd never expect.
We haven't passed any point of no return.
I haven't.
All right.
I'm sorry.
I gave up on that one already. I remember that one being funnier when I was a kid. I don't know if that's the one I want to give you.
I've never seen it, so.
Well, yeah, that one. But when I saw that one, I was young. I remember it being a lot funnier.
Like my age? Okay.
No, like younger. 16 Candles. Princess Bride, you probably
Candles, though. And The Princess Bride. We actually had to watch that for, what do you call it?
Darcy's class.
Yeah.
Script writing class, yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't think of the name. Yeah.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah, I've seen Groundhog Day as well.
Okay. 50 First Dates. Have you seen 50 First Dates?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's seen that one. Man, I've seen so many, but I don't want it to be like I remember War of the Roses being so much more funnier back when I was a kid. And yeah, that trailer just took me right out of my nostalgia.
Maybe it was just the trailer, though. Maybe the movie is actually funny. I don't know.
It could be. It could be.
I don't know. Maybe I'll finally get to give you a 1 out of 10.
I'm looking at best rom-coms of all time, and it's everything it's showing me are really stupid. Have you ever seen Why Him? Oh my God! Have you ever seen There's Something About Mary?
Yeah, I've seen both of those. Yeah. And Why Him? That was the first time I ever learned about the toilet where it squirts water up your butthole. Clean it. That was the first thing I've ever heard about that. Yeah.
I heard about that in a movie as well, and it was a movie called Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, Crocodile Dundee. Okay.
Yeah. Have you seen? Oh, I can't believe you've seen There's Something About Mary.
I have. I saw it with my mother.
It's a great movie.
It is.
There's a bunch on here that I've seen that I don't necessarily like. A lot of Adam Sandler.
Yep.
Always Be My Maybe. I've never seen that. I don't even know what that is. This is exciting television, I'm sure, for everybody at home watching right now.
Trying to figure out what movies.
Yeah, Groundhog Day.
I've seen that.
Oh my God, I hate you. How about Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
What one?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Ooh, The Girl Next Door.
That one was trash.
Yeah, pretty much.
No offense to anyone that was in it, but
17 Again is a rom-com.
That's not a romantic comedy. Are you kidding
That's what I
me?
was saying. Like, how's that on there? This is 40.
I've never heard of that.
No, it's the sequel to. Well, it's not the sequel, but it's by the same people that made the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
I was actually about to say 40.
Yeah.
That was a good movie, though. 40-Year-Old Virgin.
I was just going to ask you. That was going to be my next suggestion. Is anybody saying anything there? You've Got Mail. Nah.
That was a good one. I like that movie.
Oh, you've seen it?
Yeah. Well,
there you go. That's no good. We've both seen it.
Yeah.
Young Adult. I've never seen that.
I'm sorry. I've seen all these movies of, like, Zeus. Like, I'm sorry.
Oh, and some of these are so bad. Oh, I actually like this one. You've seen it though, I'm sure. The Duff.
Oh, yeah, that was not that great. What are you talking
I thought
about?
it was funny.
It was okay, but I don't know.
To all
That
the boys I've loved before.
Um,
I'm just kidding. You gave me those.
It's Robbie something. The guy that plays the hunky like
Robbie
boyfriend.
Amell.
Yeah, he's Canadian, and he was in
He's
like
from
one of
Toronto.
my favorite. He was in like one of my favorite kid shows growing up.
Oh yeah, which one?
Life with Derek. Do you remember that?
Oh, he was on that.
Yeah, he was. He
Oh,
played
shit.
the boyfriend of Casey's.
Yeah, yeah. My kids used to watch that.
Ironically enough, actually, that
His,
act-
sorry, go
Pardon?
ahead.
No, sorry, I was just gonna say that actress that played Casey. I did get to meet her, but she was a bit.
Oh, no way.
It's like, yeah,
That's too funny.
yeah.
Yeah, he's his cousin. Like he's from Toronto. So is his cousin Steven. His cousin Steven's Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
And the Green Arrow. That's him. They're both on the CW superhero shows.
Mm-hmm. He's like one of the actors that was on that
Have
show.
you seen Clueless?
Clueless.
Oh my God! Please, you've never seen Clueless?
I don't think so. I've seen Clue, but I haven't seen that.
Oh, that's all right. This is your movie. I don't even know if anybody's even watching anymore, but this is just now us doing this. As if.
With the Intact Insurance app, helps to tap away.
Wait. Wait,
Tell me
who's the one with the chick with the plaid? Like, she has the plaid outfit on. You know what I mean?
This one?
Okay.
Hold
Like
on.
right now?
Yeah, I have seen that. My bad. I have seen that. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
I didn't recognize the name at first. Yeah, I have seen that.
All right. Damn.
Sorry.
Like comedies is the hard part of this. Life with Dick. What the fuck?
That was like a Disney show, but it was a Canadian show.
Bounty Hunter. That was a bad one though. Sorry, I'm just looking at a whole bunch here.
And he's also from The Princess Bride, that guy, the teacher.
Oh yeah. Wallace, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd's also in that movie too.
Mm-hmm.
He plays her stepbrother, and then they fall in love or some shit.
You know the guy that played Wesley in The Princess Bride? He came to Niagara a few years ago, or whatever.
Yeah, he was at Comic-Con. Carrie Always.
I've never been to Comic-Con, but I want to go.
Oh, come on, I'm there all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, the live feed got dumped from the page. That's why nobody's watching. Probably because of the trailers. Oh, there you go.
There's got to be something I haven't seen, like romantic comedy wise.
Sorry, I'm just answering them.
I'm good.
That's weird, eh? They got dumped. Your video is blocked, can't be viewed anywhere except 15 locations.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So, whatever. We can stop and start it again, though,
Mm-hmm.
if you want.
Sure.
Or we can just finish whatever. We're near the end, anyways.
I'm down for whatever.
All right. I'll be right. Let's end this and come right back.
After this, so
What's that?
I said it's not like I really have any plans after this.
Exactly.
Maybe have some snacks. I don't know. Chips or something.
I know, right? Oh, fuck.
Kind of feeling
this chocolate bar should be kicking in.
Yeah. I think for me it's the wine kicking in, but like I'm kind of feeling snacky now. I think maybe some chips and dip. I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Well, all right. Want me to end this and start another one, or what do you want to do? Are you going to eat?
No, like I'm down to.
All right. All right. I just won't play no more trailers. All right. I'll send you the invite again.
Okay.
All right. Bye.